What's up, Cowboys Nation, and welcome to your primetime Dallas Cowboys update. I'm talking to you from the heart of Big D, where the star is shining a little brighter after a dominant 33-16 Monday night beatdown of the Las Vegas Raiders. But folks, while everyone was busy celebrating Dak Prescott carving up that secondary and CeeDee Lamb doing CeeDee Lamb things, something sneaky big happened on the defensive side of the ball that almost nobody saw coming. What if I told you the Cowboys might have just found their next lockdown corner? And his name isn't Trayvon Diggs, isn't Deron Bland, and definitely isn't Kaiir Elam. Buckle up, because second-year man Kalin Carson just announced himself in a massive way.
Let's set the scene. It's Week 11, AT&T Stadium rocking under the lights, and new defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus, the same guy who turned Indianapolis into a turnover machine, is juggling a secondary that's been more musical chairs than Shutdown Island this season. Trayvon Diggs is still out. Jordan Lewis is battling nagging injuries. We've seen Triqueze Bridges, Reddy Stewart, guys who weren't even on the roster in August, taking starting reps. It's been chaos. But on Monday night, one name played every single snap. 100% of the defensive plays, 60 snaps, belonged to Kalin Carson, the 2024 fifth-round pick out of Wake Forest who began the year on the physically unable to perform list. Think about that journey for a second. Misses the first 6 games, comes back, spends 2 weeks exclusively on special teams, plays 28 snaps in Week 9, and then boom, full-time starter overnight. And he didn't just fill a jersey, y'all. Carson was physical at the point of attack, wrapped up ball carriers like he's been doing this for 5 years, and finished with 2 pass breakups that had Raiders receivers throwing their hands up in frustration. If the All-22 film looks anything like what we saw on the broadcast, and early reports say it looks even better, then Kalin Carson just threw his hat in the ring as a legitimate building block opposite Deron Bland. Now, let's talk about that competition, because it's about to get spicy. With Bland's ridiculous versatility, he's already logged 161 slot snaps this year, second most on the team. Eberflus has the luxury of moving the former Defensive Rookie of the Year inside on nickel packages. When that happens, the boundary corner spot opposite Bland becomes a straight-up cage match between Carson and third-round rookie Shavon Revel Jr., who made his NFL debut Monday and played 32% of the snaps. Revel, you'll remember, was a ball-hawking playmaker at East Carolina before a torn ACL wiped out his final college season. He's got that freakish length and ball skills that make scouts drool, but he's still knocking the rust off. Carson, on the other hand, brings that Wake Forest toughness. He led the Demon Deacons in passes defended in 2023 and plays like a guy who grew up idolizing Darren Woodson and those hard-hitting 90s Cowboys secondaries. Here's what defensive backs coach Al Harris told us after the game. Imagine this in that classic Al Harris growl. Caelen's been chomping at the bit since camp. Kid studies film like he's getting paid by the hour for it. When his number got called, he didn't blink. That's Cowboys football. Even Micah Parsons, who had 2 sacks himself Monday, couldn't stop raving in the locker room. Man, CC out there looking like he's been starting since 2022. If he and Revel keep pushing each other, good luck to the rest of the NFC East trying to throw on us. And that's the beautiful part. For the first time all season, Dallas held an opponent under 20 points. First time. In a year where this defense has given up 30+ 4 different times, that's not just progress, that's a statement. Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson, the big trade deadline splashes, are already paying dividends up front. DeMarvion Overshown looks fully healthy flying sideline to sideline. Malik Hooker is back patrolling center field. And now the secondary suddenly has options, competition, and, dare we say it, depth. Remember, this is the same franchise that produced Hall of Famers like Deion Sanders, Darren Woodson, and Mel Renfro at corner. The same organization that rode shutdown secondaries to Super Bowls in '92, '93, and '95. America's team has always believed that if you can't run on the star and you can't throw on the star, eventually you're gonna lose to the star. We might be watching the next chapter write itself right in front of us. Looking ahead, the schedule doesn't get easier. After the bye, it's a Thanksgiving against the Giants, then a brutal December gauntlet. Bengals, Eagles on Sunday night, Panthers, Bucks on the road, and then the Eagles again in a potential division title showdown to close the season. If Carson and Revel can lock down those outside corners while Bland terrorizes slot receivers, This defense could carry this team deep into January. Real quick trivia for the diehards. Kalin Carson wears number 21, the same number worn by Deion Sanders during his 1995 Super Bowl run with Dallas. Primetime himself tweeted after the game, "Kid got that dog in him. Keep working, young fella. When you wear 21 in Dallas, the ghost of greatness watching." Chills. So here's my prediction. By the time we ring in 2026, Kalin Carson will be a household name in Cowboys Nation, and we'll be telling our kids about the 2025 breakout that started on a random Monday night against the Raiders. Cowboys Nation, the defense is rising. The star is shining. And the future at cornerback just got a whole lot brighter. Next up, a Thanksgiving feast against New York. You already know where I'll be. Right here breaking it all down for you. Until then, keep that blue star proud, and as always, how about them Cowboys?